say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
You better sing.
All right, Jenny.
You better sing, Jenny Dean.
If that didn't get you going, I don't know what will.
I mean, wow. And now I'm supposed to talk.
Blow my clothes away.
That was great stuff, Jenny. Great job, great job. You know, before we hear from Moffitt leaders and learn about the innovative research taking place right there, we want to take a moment because we couldn't do any of this without our supporters out there. So we want to take a moment and thank and recognize the Tampa Bay Rays for leading the charge. Yeah, you guys clap it up for the Rays. They put together a team of folks who are continuing to rally behind and support the Miles for Moffitt organization in such a huge way. And that's why all of this is possible today. And we're also here today because we share the same goal. You know what that goal is, right? Finding a cure for cancer. That's what we want. That's what we need. And because of all of you out there, Miles for Moffitt has raised more than, get this, has raised more than $7 million. Yeah, that was your cue to cheer right there. They've done that over the past 16 years, all of it to fund critical research to move us closer to that goal that we're talking about, finding a cure for cancer. I'm gonna say it again. They've raised more than $7 million. Amazing stuff, right?
Incredible. You guys are a huge help and supporters of that.
Now get this, behind all of Moffitt's giving efforts, including Miles for Moffitt, is the Moffitt Foundation. Yeah, that's a team in and of itself. At this time, though, I want to bring someone from the Moffitt Foundation to the stage to help us drive this point home. I'm talking about the foundation president, Maria Muller, to say a few words. Good morning to you.
Thank you, Frank.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Hi, everyone. How are you doing out there? Isn't it great to be back here in person, finally, together? Thank you so much for turning out. This is a fantastic turnout, everyone. You guys have knocked it out of the park this year. As Frank just said, we've had a record year this year. You've raised 1.1 million just this year, and we're still getting donations in. And we've got 7,000 in registrations, which is one of the best Miles for Moffitts we've ever had, and 1,600 Moffitt staff are here. So I just want to thank everyone so much for everything you're doing to help Moffitt cure cancer. I need to say a special thank you to all of our sponsors, our incredible sponsors, and in particular, AutoNation. Everyone knows AutoNation. This is their 6th year as presenting sponsor for Miles for Moffitt. And Dave Kaler, the regional president for AutoNation, is here with his team. So I just want to hand over and thank you, Dave, for your amazing support. And he's going to say a few words. Thank you, everyone.
All right.
Thank you. Good morning. So on behalf of the 2,000 local AutoNation associates, I'd like to thank everyone for being here today and thank you for supporting Miles for Moffitt. This is our 6th year as the title sponsor for Miles for Moffitt, and we are very, very proud to be here. As you can see, I've got our biggest cheerleader, Steve Pardue, who manages this event for us. We'd like to thank Steve, and Patrick Terhar, who is the president of our Tampa Bay market. So I can see all of our AutoNation teammates back there. Thank you very much for what you do. So far this year, not only over and beyond the sponsorship, we have raised $72,000 for Moffitt Cancer Center and continuing to go. So thank you. Have a great morning. We love being here and we love supporting this event.
Thank you very much, Dave. Thank you. Also, Steve, you look great. Head to toe.
I want the suit. I want the suit.
Hey, how about a shout out to AutoNation? Let's hear it. And all our sponsors, thank you.
Absolutely. Big thanks to AutoNation. Now, we also want to learn more about the great things happening at Moffitt. And so here is President and CEO, Dr. Patrick Hugh, who you also are quite the pianist over here.
He was on the keys.
A member of Remission, the band here.
Yeah.
Dr. Hugh, thanks so much.
Thanks so much, Caitlin. Thanks, Frank. And thanks to all of you for being here. I just celebrated my 1-year anniversary here. This is just an awesome community. And this is an incredible community event for all of our patients, their families, the survivors. So thank you for being here. This is my first in-person Miles for Moffitt. All the funds raised here will go for cancer research. We have never had the science that we have before in the history of the world. The science is so great right now that we are constantly coming up with new ways to prevent and treat cancer. It's extremely exciting. So these funds will go to utilize our effort to prevent and cure cancer. You're going to hear a lot more about that from Dr. John Cleveland coming up. And every dollar is amplifiable. We get grants from the federal government and others from these funds. So every dollar turns into $5 or $10. So we really appreciate all that you're doing today, everything you're doing for our patients, the survivors, the families. This is an incredible community, Tampa Bay. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you, Dr. Who. Amazing, amazing. He's so modest about being on those keys, too.
He really is. Talented guy.
He was rocking out. You know, an awesome performance earlier, but we want to get to this right here. The reason we're here today is for the great cause. We cannot underscore that enough, but we're wanting to raise some funds for all the research that we're doing, and here to talk more about that, the research, that part of it, Moffitt Center's director, Dr. John Cleveland. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Welcome, everyone. It's really great to see so many people out and about and celebrating. Like, let's get a cheer for that. I mean... Like Dr. Who said, this is a remarkable event. Over the past 10 years, monies that came from Miles from Moffitt have funded over 65 pilot programs that have then gone on to bring in over $40 million in federal grants. That kind of money generates impactful research. That kind of money does research that leads to clinical trials that lead to life-saving therapies. For example, Moffitt is the world's leader in cellular immunotherapies. And without the monies coming from Miles from Moffitt, we wouldn't be there. This is now the 4th pillar of cancer therapy. It gives people hope that had none, who would otherwise be on hospice. They now can receive these life-saving therapies. This is what your money and your work does. So thank you so much for all the participants, all the sponsors. Thank you, AutoNation. Thank you for everything. We are your family. The work that we're doing is to prevent and cure cancer. We're going to be focusing on preventing cancer because there we really can move the needle and drop the number of deaths in the state of Florida. We are expanding our enterprise under Patrick's leadership. We're going to be doubling the number of employees that we have and doubling the number of patients that we see and that we treat and that we cure. So thank you so much. Don't stop believing.
How about that? Thank you, Dr. Cleveland. All right, I can't hear you guys. Are we excited to be here? Woo! We're back in person. Miles for Moffitt 2021. Just a quick, again, the 10K is kicking off here around 8:10. So I want you all to, for those 10K participants, start lining up around 7:55, 8 o'clock. The 5K is at 8:30. The 1K is at 9. The Kids Dash is at 9:30. Very excited to have all of you. Again, thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Caitlin, who do we have here with us today?
We have Commissioner Harry Cohen. Thank you so much for coming too. An advocate of Moffitt.
Good morning, everybody. It's so great to be with you this morning. On behalf of Hillsborough County, I want you to know that we are invested in Moffitt. We are invested in you. We are a resilient community, and together we are going to beat cancer. There is a really special person here today. It is the real Lee Moffitt. He's here with us. It was his vision that started this hospital, and it has been a beacon of light in this community, and we are going to support it, nurture it, and depend on it going forward. Have a wonderful day today. Have a wonderful race. God bless.
God bless indeed. I love that energy right there.
That's fantastic. You know, as he said, the man walking up these stairs right now, none of us, literally none of us would be here without this individual who's just one of the greatest contributors to the state of Florida in its history, Mr. H. Lee Moffitt.
You've heard enough speeches today. All I wanted to do was say thank you from the bottom of my heart for all your support in the fight against cancer. Let's go out and have fun today. Thank you.
Thank you.
You guys energized? Ready to run?
Between the Zumba and the coffee, that's the perfect combination.
That is absolutely fantastic. And so as we're getting here, Race, we're Mayor Castor's on her way. She's going to say a few words as well. You know, how about, our first timers here, Frank and Caitlin. How about that?
To be here. Very
Good morning.
excited. Very excited. Thank you guys so much.
Are you
for
guys
having
running
us.
too?
Oh, no.
Do what?
We are holding down the fort. Holding down the stage.
All right. Well, it's so great to have you guys here. You know, very honored to have Channel 10 as a media sponsor. And
thanks for having us.
to Jenny Dean as well.
Jenny Dean. Can we
Jenny.
get here for Jenny Dean?
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
National anthem.
Fantastic.
She rocked it.
All right, so I'll give a couple race announcements as we start getting ready here for our start for the 10K, which is going to kick off around 8:10. Again, start lining up here and just give us here a few minutes as we gather everybody. And so, question for you guys. So,
Hit us. What you got?
So what are you thinking about this as your first timers?
I love this. I love the energy. I mean, you guys know how to party on a Saturday morning.
I love
dark
the
and
energy,
early.
all the faces here, and we know there are so many survivors in the crowd. I've seen some T-shirts with Survivor on the background, on the back of it too, and just applaud you because we know that that's quite the battle to walk through. And as I said earlier, everybody's been touched by cancer.
A shared struggle, right?
Battle it yourself.
Yeah, absolutely.
Frank here is a cancer survivor.
I had non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, so I know exactly what loved ones are going through, and I know what survivors are dealing with. So it's such a joy to see all the smiling faces out there coming together for a great cause.
That's beautiful. That's good to hear, Frank, from you. So just real quick, how about a huge, and I mean huge, round of applause to all our survivors right now. I want to hear it.
That's right.
Do you guys call that huge? I don't call that huge. I mean huge round of applause to all our survivors out there. Frank, I don't know about you, but when I was going through my treatment, I wouldn't have been able to get it through it without my caregivers too, right?
Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
And so now we want a second round of applause to our caregivers. How about them? Caregivers, thank you so much for everything you've done for
The
us.
unsung heroes, right?
Huh?
Unsung heroes, the caregivers.
Unsung heroes.
And the doctors too.
The doctors,
in the hospital.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just
They had a small
kidding.
part in this. Hey, tell me, I got a quick question for you. When you rang that bell, tell me about that feeling.
So, believe it or not, I predated the bell. So, yeah.
Wow, okay.
And so, yeah, I didn't get a bell. I went surfing instead.
Oh, well, that works. That works.
And so, huge shout out again to the clinical staff, to the doctors, to the nurses. For me, my nurse was amazing. And we all know our nurses are in there with us. So round of applause to our nurses as well. Let's hear it for them. All right. And then, okay, and then Miles from Moffitt, obviously, everything you see here wouldn't be here without the volunteers. How about another round of applause for our volunteers? Let's hear it for the volunteers.
Gotta give it up for
round
the
of applause.
volunteers.
They're the ones out there prepping this course, prepping this stage area. We just love it, absolutely love it. And so, for those of you, just to remind you, the 10K is going to kick off here shortly around 8. We got the 5K at 8:30.
Okay.
Which I just heard Frank and Caitlin are going to start doing. That's the rumor.
Caitlin says she's doing the marathon.
That's right. And then 5K, and then after that we got the 1K at 9 and the Kids Dash at 9:30. Remember to take your pictures, upload it into your social media. # Miles for Moffitt. That's FOR Moffitt, MOFF. ITT, so double F, double T. Again, you know, Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram. What?
Put it on the gram.
Put it on the gram, as the young kids say. You know, and for the older kids, put it on the MySpace. And so,
The MySpace.
That's still around?
So I know that the runners are getting, you know, they've been warmed up for a moment. Is this their time to shine right about now?
This is their time to shine.
Okay.
About 15, 20 minutes, we're going to kick this show off. Very, very excited. You know, big round of applause to everybody who's raised millions of dollars for Miles from Moffitt over the years and millions of dollars for these cancer researchers trying to find the cure. Very, very excited about that. I just have to give a personal shout out, you know, some of the other unsung heroes.
Right. Hook 'em up.
Is everybody behind the scenes.
Yep.
Moffitt administration, Moffitt IT, you know, our Moffitt facilities, right? Without our facilities, we wouldn't even be able to have anything. Our Moffitt transportation, just very, very thankful to all of you unsung heroes, and just want to thank you all so much. So I think I'm getting flagged here. We're getting ready to kick off our event. Frank, Caitlin, we're ready?
We're ready. Are you guys ready?
Are you guys ready?
I don't think you sound ready.
That doesn't sound too energetic. Come on now.
What's going on here?
Are you ready, though? It's a little better.
Are you ready? All right, let's rock and roll. Let's get this going.
You are the ultimate hype man. I love it. I love it. All right, so as we just alluded to, that concludes our official welcome ceremony. And thanks for you, you know, out there being with us today. Good luck out there. We're going to meet you at the finish line.
At the finish line. We'll be cheering you on, for sure.
And don't forget the 10K wheelchair and 10K race kickoff in just a few minutes as well. We're going to make our way to the start line. And Josh is going to be over there as well. He's making his mad dash
He's
to that
already running
area
over
right
there.
about now, getting his steps in.
All right, have a great race, guys.
Good luck.